Hello students, welcome back after the summer vacations, and it's time to restart our studies again, and we will start our studies with a new chapter, multiplication and division, which is chapter number 4 from our maths book. Okay, so before solving the examples and questions from the exercise, it is very important for us to understand some rules and properties. Okay, now let us start. Students, remember some things which you have already learned in your previous class, that multiplication is the repeated addition. Okay, multiplication is the repeated addition. It means multiplication is also called the repeated addition of the numbers. Okay, suppose that if we add a number 2 4 times, okay, how many times we add the number? 1 2 3 4. Okay, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, what is the sum we will get? 8. On the other hand, if we multiply this 2 by 4, okay, the product we will get is also same as the addition of the numbers. So here we can say that multiplication is the repeated addition also. Okay, now come to the division. Here division is the repeated subtraction. Okay, division is the repeated subtraction of the numbers. Okay, suppose that we have a number 8 and we subtract 2 by 8 4 times. So at last, what is the result we will get? 0. And if we divide 8 by 2 4 times, then the answer we will get is also 0. So we can say that division is the repeated subtraction also. Okay, let us discuss some properties of multiplication which will become very helpful for us for doing multiplication. And the first property is, when a number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. It means if we multiply any number by 1, what the product we will get? The number itself. Okay, suppose that we have a number 92,845 and we will multiply it by 1. So what is the product we will get? The number itself, 92,845. Now the second property is, when a number is multiplied by 0, अगर हम किसी भी नंबर को 0 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, द प्रोडक्ट इज 0, तो हमें प्रोडक्ट क्या मिलेगा? 0. दिस इज द मल्टीप्लिकेटिव प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ 0 ऑल्सो. ठीक है, ये मल्टीप्लिकेटिव प्रॉपर्टी 0 की है. सपोज दैट वी हैव एग्जांपल 82,870. ओके, एंड वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 0. सो व्हाट इज द प्रोडक्ट वी विल गेट? 0. इट मींस एनी नंबर, either it is greater or smaller, multiplied by 0, then the answer will be the 0. Okay, students, our third property is, the product of two numbers does not change with a change in the order of the numbers. Okay, अगर हम numbers के order को change करते हैं, आगे पीछे करते हैं, तो उनके product पर कोई भी असर नहीं पड़ेगा. For example, here we have number 18,257. and we will multiply it by 9. So what is the product we will get? 1,64,330. Now if we reverse the numbers, it means we will change the order of the numbers 9 and 18,257. Now here 9 will multiply by 18,257. So what is the product? The product is 1,64,330. It means in both the condition the product will same. Okay, so the product of two numbers does not change with the change in the order of the numbers. This is called the commutative property of multiplication. Commutative property of multiplication. Okay, so students, our next property is 4. Regrouping and changing the order of the number does not change the product of the numbers. मीन्स अगर हम नंबर्स को रीग्रुप और उनके ऑर्डर में चेंजिंग करते हैं, तो इससे उनके प्रोडक्ट पर कोई भी इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा. ओके, लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन एग्जांपल. सपोज दैट वी हैव 3 numbers 60 into 8 into 100. Now In the next step, we will regroup 60 and 8. It means, first of all, we will multiply 60 into 8. So what is the product we will get? 480. And then we will multiply it by 100. So what is the product we will get? 48,000. Now in second step, we have the same numbers, 60 into 8 into 100. Now in this step, we will regroup the number 8 and 100. It means in this step, first of all, we will multiply the 8 and 100. So what is the product we will get? 8. Then after we will multiply by it 60. So what is the product? 48,000 here also. In next step, we will change the order of the numbers. Okay, it means first of all we will multiply 60 by 100. It means 60 into 100. So what is the product we will get? 6,000. And after that we will multiply 8 by this product. So 6,000 into 8 is 40,000. In all the steps, the product will remain same. So this is called the associative property of multiplication, okay, in which regrouping and changing the order of the numbers does not change the product of the number. Okay. So students, our next and last property of multiplication is bigger number can be divided into smaller numbers to multiply easily. It means कोई भी बड़े नंबर्स को हम छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर लेते हैं उनको इजीली मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए. दिस इज द डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन ओवर एडिशन एंड सबट्रैक्शन. और इस प्रॉपर्टी को क्या कहते हैं? डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन. ओके, नाउ लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन एग्जांपल. हियर वी हैव एन एग्जांपल. वी हैव टू नंबर्स 24 into 125. So the bigger number is 125. Now according to the property, we have to divide the greater number into some parts. Okay, so 125 is divided into some parts. Okay, now we expand the number. Okay, 100 plus 20 plus 5. Now let us multiply 24 by 1 with these numbers. Okay, now 24 multiplied by 100, then 24 multiplied by 20, then 24 multiplied by 5. Okay, so 24 into 100 is 2400, 24 into 20 is 480, and 24 into 5 is 120. So what is the product we will get? 3000. Okay. Students, let us solve some question from the exercise of multiplication. Okay, and here we have question. Question number A. 4921 is multiplied by 8. Okay, let us rearrange the numbers in the vertical column. Now the number which we want to multiply is called the multiplicand. Okay, जिस number को हमें multiply करना है उसको multiplicand कहते हैं. And by which number we will multiply this number? By 8. So it is called the multiplier. Okay, जिस number से हमें multiply करना है वो multiplier कहलाएगा. Now let us start, and we will start from the ones place. So we will count the table of 8 in 1. 8 1 ja 8. So we will write here 8. Next, 8 will be multiplied by 2. So 8 2 is 16, and we will only write 6 of 16, and the 1 will be add as carry. Okay, 8 9 is 72, and 1 is 73. So we will write only 3, and the remaining 7 will be added to 4. 8 4 is 32 plus 7 is 39. So what is the result we will get? 39,368, and the result of the two numbers is called the product. Means if we multiply the two numbers, the result we will get is called the product. Okay. Now students, come to our next topic, property of division. Okay, and our first property of division is when a number is divided by 1. जब भी किसी नंबर को 1 से डिवाइड करेंगे, the quotient is the number itself. तो quotient क्या आएगा? वही नंबर आएगा. Such as we have a number 725 and we will divide it by 1. So what is the quotient we get? 725. Okay. Our next property is when a number except 0 is divided by itself. जब भी कोई नंबर 0 को छोड़कर डिवाइड किया जाता है खुद से, the quotient is 1. तो उसका quotient क्या आता है? 1 आता है. Means 826. Suppose that we have a number 826 and we will divide it by 826. So what is the quotient we will get? 1. Okay. So when a number is divided by itself, the quotient we get is 1. Is third. When 0 is divided by any number except 0, the quotient is always 0. जब भी हम 0 को किसी भी नंबर से डिवाइड करते हैं 0 को छोड़ के, the quotient is always 0. Suppose that here we have 0 and we have to divide 0 by 1455. So what is the quotient we will get? 0. It means when 0 is divided by any number, the quotient is always 0. Okay. Our next property is division algorithm, and this algorithm is very useful while checking the division. Okay. In this, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. If we want to find the dividend, then we have to multiply divisor and quotient. After that, we will add the remainder to find the dividend. Okay. So students, let us solve some question of division from the exercise. And here we have number 753, which is divided by 6. So the number which we want to divide is called the dividend. And by what number which we want to divide 753 is by 6. So it is called the divisor. Now let us start the division. Here we have only one digit number 6 as divisor. Okay. So we will take one digit from this side. Now here is 7, which is greater than 6. So we will count the table of 6. 6 1 ja 6. Okay. So we will write 6 here. Now subtract 6 from 7. So we will get 1. 1 is smaller than 6. So we will take 5 to make this number greater than 6. Now here is 15. So we will count table of 6 2 times. 6 2s are 12. Okay. Now subtract. Here is 3 and 0. Now 3 is also less than 6. So we will take this 3 from. Now the number becomes 33. So 6 5s are 30. Okay. So what is the number we will get? 3. Now there is no more number to take. So we will stop our division right here, and the remaining number is called the remainder. Okay. And this number is called the quotient. So students, I hope all of you understand the concept very well, and some questions given by me in your assignment. Okay.